guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's that time of the month again where we are going to be putting Boxycharm versus Ipsy. So I'm really excited to put both subscriptions to the test and see which one was the best monthly subscription for the month of February. So if you guys are interested in either subscription, I will link them down below for you guys so that way you guys can check them out. None of the links will be affiliated at all. They're just links to let you know what the website is so you guys can sign up. Ipsy is $10 subscription and Boxycharm is $21. Boxycharm does give 5 full-size products while Ipsy gives usually about 2 full-size products and some deluxe size samples. Plus you get this cute little bag as well, which I am really digging this month's bag. Even though I'm not a big pink lover, I love the lace touch that they put on it, and it's a very soft bag as well. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial with the products that came in both of the subscriptions. So if you guys want to see the tutorial using this month's Ipsy and Boxycharm, then continue watching. So we're going to start off with this product that came here in the Ipsy bag. This is called the 5-minute facial mask. And basically it's a facial mask that has tea tree oil, rosehip extract, and vitamin C. And here are the directions in the back. So this is supposed to enhance radiance, minimize pores, and even out the skin tone. So what we are going to go ahead and do is I already have my skin that's nice and clean. And it says to remove the mask from the package, and then you can use either side. And it says to gently apply it to the face and smooth with fingers so that it may adapt perfectly. And right here I'm just spreading out the mask nicely onto my face and making sure that the edges lay down very smoothly onto my face so that way I get full penetration of the product onto my skin. And once we have that set in place, I'm going to go ahead and set a 5-minute timer on my phone. And after that, I'm going to go ahead and come back in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes has passed and it says to peel off the mask and rinse and then proceed to applying makeup. And as you guys can see, there was so much left over here. And I found that it would be pointless for me to rinse off what I just put on my face. So I decided to pat it on instead with a towel so that way I could see maybe what it would do. And I felt like I really liked how this worked because my skin was nice and tacky. The only thing that I could say is that it didn't minimize the pores the way that I thought it would. And it kind of sort of evened out my skin tone, but not really. So anyways, I'm going to quickly go ahead and fill in my brows. And after we do that, then I'm going to go ahead and prep my eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of my ColourPop concealer. And then I'm using one of my crown brushes that came in this month's Boxycharm. And this one is specifically for concealer. And I really liked how it blended out the concealer on my eyes so quickly and seamlessly. And these brushes are super soft, guys. So then from the Ipsy bag, I'm going to go ahead and take the LUXIE 249 brush. And I'm using this Pure Cosmetics palette. And I'm just going to go ahead and prep my eyes for eyeshadow. So I'm taking a nice light brow bone shade. And then I'm taking the blending side and using that to apply my crease shade. The blending side was a little bit small for my particular eye shape to use it as a crease shade. I could probably use this for like defining or blending out the edges, but to actually place color, I felt like it was a little too small. So I was taking a darker color to try to deepen up my crease, but because this brush was so small and fluffy, I felt like it was just diffusing the color. So then I decided to switch it to a Kylie brush instead, and that would really build up the intensity. And then from the Boxycharm, I'm taking this Vintage Cosmetics black eyeliner, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto the part that doesn't have any eyeshadow on my lid. And this is just going to prep it for eyeshadow. And then for my Ipsy bag, I'm taking this MARSK loose pigment, and this is called Foiled again. So it's a really pretty dark silver color that has a lot of glitter on it. I'm taking the flat side of that LUXIE brush, and this color was so pigmented, guys. I couldn't believe it. I'm not a big fan of silver eyeshadow, really. I rarely use silver eyeshadow, but this one was really intense. And the reason why I put down that black base was to really intensify the pigment that we were going to put on top. And then I'm going into my Boxycharm and I'm taking the Cover FX Shimmer Veil, and this is in the shade Amethyst. And it's this really pretty purple. You can use it as an eyeshadow topper, as a blush topper, lipstick topper. You can use it as eyeshadow, inner corner highlight, wherever you want an extra glow. So I decided to put this on top of the silver to kind of transform it into a really pretty duochrome. So this almost transformed it into like a duochrome silver with purple. It's pretty cool looking. I really liked how it looked, and it went with the whole galaxy glow theme for the Boxycharm. And then I just blended it out with that LUXIE brush again. That LUXIE brush had so many purposes. I really love that brush a lot. So then I'm just going to go ahead and quickly use some corrector and concealer, and I'm using that concealer brush from Crown again that we used to blend out the eyeshadow base, and I really liked how this blended everything out. It did it a little bit longer. It did take a little longer than usually, but it still blended it out so flawlessly. So usually it takes me about like 10 seconds or so to blend this out. Probably took me like 15-20 seconds to blend everything out, so it did take me a little longer just because the brush was a little smaller. So I'd say this would probably be better for blending out small details of concealer. And then I went ahead and took some contour. This is the ColourPop Tan, or no, Deep concealer, and I'm taking this brush from the Crown brushes that also came in the Boxycharm, and this is supposed to be to blend out your contour. And I really liked how it blended it out. I did apply a little bit too much on one side of my face compared to the other one, but it's all good. We fixed it with some of the lighter concealer anyways. But it blended it out very, very nicely and flawlessly. So here I'm just taking some of that lighter concealer again to just fix the overly contoured areas of the face. And then I'm taking this Fresh Face Made to Fit foundation from Bare Minerals, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that with a stippling brush. And I'm just doing this really quickly just so that way I can set my brush with the other brush that came in the Boxycharm. And then I'm taking some of my Coty Airspun powder, and I'm taking this brush. It's kind of like a fluffy tapered brush. This is supposed to be for all over powder, but it was taking me forever to set my whole entire face with this brush because it wasn't big enough. But it was really good for right under the eyes and around the nose. I really liked it for those areas. And then I just went ahead and took my fluffy brush and applied setting powder at the rest of my face, and also blended out wherever I put too much. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face, including the contour and the blush. Then I'm taking this Naked Cosmetics holographic highlighting palette, and this palette was absolutely beautiful. Like, I love it so much. So I'm taking the pinky shade and then this purpley blue shade, and I'm mixing both of those together, and it was very, very pigmented, but it was soft at the same time. I really like these highlighters a lot. Then I decided to add a little bit of the yellow just to mix it up a little bit, to play around with some more of the highlights. And then I'm taking that yellow shade again, and I'm using that as my inner corner highlight. At first I kind of liked how it looked, but later on I will change it. You guys will see me do that. And then I'm taking this eyeliner. So this is from treStiQue, I think is what it's called. And this is in the color Swiss Chocolate. And I'm using it to line my waterline as well as my lash line, my upper lash line. I really like this eyeliner a lot because it was smudge proof for the most part, and it was very pigmented and creamy, so I really liked how it applied onto the eyes. Then I'm just quickly putting on some mascara on my eyes. I'm using the Monsieur, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the Lancome New mascara. This is my first time trying this mascara, and I really, really liked it a lot. It made my lashes very fluffy. And this didn't come in any of the subscriptions. It's just a mascara that I've been wanting to try out for a while. And then the last product in this month's Boxycharm was this Lemon and Sugar Lip Scrub from Seraphine Botanicals. And I took a little bit too much, but basically you're supposed to rub it on your lips, and after you've massaged it in, then you take a wet tissue and just go ahead and wipe it off. And I really, really like this because it wasn't messy. I've tried other lip scrubs in the past and they just get super, super messy. This one was really easy to wipe off. And I'm just feeling my lips here and they felt very, very soft. You can see here they don't look dry at all. And I even liked how the lip liner applied onto my lips. Like, it glided on so easily. And then the last product that came in this month's Ipsy was this OFRA liquid lipstick that actually OFRA and Ipsy partnered up. And this is called Ipsy Unzipped. So it's really cool. And printed on the lipstick was also a coupon code. And this lipstick smelled amazing. Like, it smelled like coconuts. It was just so nice. I wasn't a fan of the color. Maybe it was just because of the lip liner that I used it with, or maybe it was the eye look. But with this eye look, it wasn't the greatest. Alrighty, so this is the finished look. Everything from this month's Ipsy and Boxycharm. So overall, everything in both bags was absolutely incredible. Like, I don't think there was a single product that I hated. I wasn't a huge fan of the color eyeshadow that came, or the color loose pigment that came in the Ipsy bag, but the consistency and the formula of it was very, very nice. I'm just not a huge fan of silver overall, so I decided to mix it in with what came in the Boxycharm. But overall, I really, really love how both subscriptions somehow always end up working well together. Because last month's was the same way, and now this month's worked out as well with each other. This month, I'm gonna say it's a tie. I don't think that one subscription was better than the other because, like I said, both subscriptions had amazing products in them. And I did forget to mention, so this month's theme for Ipsy was unzipped. So it looks like this, the little card. And from what I'm reading in the back, and as well as looking at the little picture in the front, it's all about embracing everything about yourself and being confident in yourself. So I really do like the fact that they have been so encouraging in the past 2 months. And then this month's theme for Boxycharm was Galaxy Glow, which is why there was all those iridescent products, which I really, really liked a lot, and I'm so excited to use them. And I really am like enjoying this highlighter, even though it's pink, but it's actually quite flattering. I like how it pairs with everything. So yeah, let me know down below in the comment sections if you guys like seeing these kinds of videos, or if you guys would prefer that I do the videos separately, or however you guys would want to see me do the monthly Ipsy and the monthly Boxycharm videos. And also, if you guys have any requests at all, make sure you guys do leave them down below in the comment sections. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then.